Okay. I've I've done this so many times. I've recorded this so many times. I'm like actually losing my mind right now, but we're okay. Okay? We're good. Um so the premise, I just recorded a 45-minute Pretty Loves You 2 reaction. It was uncut. I let the transitions run. I did everything perfect. And then I watched it back and I realized my mic audio was so low that the music just drowned everything I said out. So it's just unusable. 45-minute video, unusable. So now I have to make it a review. Um, and I just made a review video and then I watched it back and I'm like, wow, I'm just, the whole time. So, the more, and then I just say, what, okay, let's just talk about the album, okay? Pretty Loves You Too, very good. Very good project. I'm gonna open up Spotify again, and we're gonna talk about this. So, first off, cover art peak. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Okay, here we go. Cover art is sick. The This guy right here kind of reminds me of Poliwhirl for some like the circles makes me think of Poliwhirl, the Pokemon. But first listen, I had seen Steps, Just Me, Moon and the Stars, and WTF IDK saved. First listen, I've I mean, the only song I've listened to before this is Nobody, which was a single, but Moon and the Stars and Scene, the other singles I didn't listen to, mostly because I wanted to do a reaction to this this project, and then it got ruined, so I gotta make it a review. Um, but basically, um, what I've said like 50 times because I've recorded this so many times. Um, Pretty, Funhouse Deluxe. Every single project has basically just gotten better in my opinion. Um, he's solidifying his sound. Um, back when he released Pretty, it was more rage, but it had like a slight layer of, his uplifting and optimistic qualities. And now on Pretty Loves You Too, he is really honed in, really doubled down on the production, the uplifting, the happy mood, dopamine rush. Everything is just so colorful. It's like you just walked into a. If anybody knows what dang, what's it called? It's that one. They had like a hot Cheeto burger. I'm trying to think about what it's called. It was like this random restaurant chain that like celebrities would go to because it's like a fun place. It was like if I can think of the name, it will come to me, but it's just like it's like you just downed a pound of sugar and then and then you somehow transfer that into audio form, that feeling you have of eating a pound of sugar, and then you make that audio, and then that's Pretty Loves You Too. But production, beautiful. Transitions on this project were amazing. They were amazing. It genuinely made me think of like Bloodlux or like Half Blood. I the person that did the transition, because I know he reached out or he had somebody do the transition production. That had to have been the person that was on the Slayer projects because it was so good. It was the transitions were so good. They were seamless. Um, Production is just good. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm reiterating the same things, but it's just everything from the 808 patterns to the drums to the arpeggios to the leads. Like everything is so meticulously composed to be uplifting. The keys he writes everything in, so uplifting, so happy. Um, I said in my reaction that it's like if you have a bad day, if you had a terrible shift at work, you got broken up with, you know what will be a remedy to your problems? Pretty Loves You Too. Pretty Loves You Too will fix everything. It is so happy. It literally is making me happy talking about it because this is such a happy album. It's like genuinely it just brightens my day, honestly, listening to this. Um I will say though, UI and Room, I think Room had kind of like it was like 808s that were kind of out of place, I would say. And then UI was kind of like I would say kind of forgettable a little bit. I liked every song. Those were just the two songs I pointed out in the reaction. They were kind of like just kind of run of the mill, pretty fun songs. But everything else is, I mean, it was good or better. Because I saved 5 songs first listen, and then I had nobody already saved as a single. But this is good. The new transition on Nobody, by the way, is so much better. I mean, the original transition was fine already, but he just made it better. So it's whatever. I'm I'm so happy. I'm happy I get to live and exist and experience music like this. Um, I'm also happy that Pretty Fun is finally getting recognition he deserves. He's got almost 10 mil on Light. Light, I don't. I think it had like 2 or 3 mil the last time I checked. Like he is like one of my what's exponentially growing. He's exponentially growing. Probably because people realize how good he is. That's like Slayer. I found Slayer when he was at 60K monthly, and he just dropped Half Blood. This is like November, I think October or November when I found Half Blood, and then people found, wow, this guy's super talented, and now he blew up. I think the same is about to happen for Pretty Fun. I think he's gonna be at the same level as Slayer. Um, and I mean they're collaborating. Switch my swag. Avant Nova was incredible, by the way. Um, I Got Taste might be song of the year. I'm not gonna lie, but this was good. This was good. Um, this was unprompted though. This was kind of spontaneous, mostly because it was going to be a reaction. But it turned into a review because the footage got, became unusable. But that's fine. It's whatever. Um, so if you guys have anything you want me to react to, please comment. Let me know. If you enjoyed the review, let me know. You know, sub, like, comment, follow my Instagram, listen to my music. I need a drop. I have not dropped in a while. Last thing I put out on any platforms was like April. So I need to drop an EP or something. So you should listen to my music and then be tapped in with my music. I don't know. But I'm probably not gonna do that many reviews. I just want to do like reaction content. I feel like it's more enjoyable to watch. It's because I don't know. The only thing you get from reviews is you don't get flagged for music because you're not playing it for a review. Um, but I mean, I haven't gotten like banned off of YouTube for reacting yet, so I'm gonna keep reacting. So, uh, like I said, let me know what you want me to listen to. I'm not gonna give this a numerical score because I don't want to do that. I frankly, that's not how music works. Like music grows on you, it grows off of you. It's not just a stagnant score that is going to stay relevant your whole life. So, I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to say that was an amazing project because it was. It was a very good project. I would say overall, I would say altogether, it's probably his uh best best cheese. His best work. I would say his best work as a whole. Like as a whole individual project, I would say it's good. It's the best overall. Like there are almost no duds. And the quote unquote duds are just like straightforward, pretty fun songs that I mean you would come to expect, but for the most part, I mean he isn't putting out straightforward music at this point. He's only going up. He's only going up. So yeah, if you I'm not gonna say that again. I was about to say for the third time, let me know you want me to listen to next, but it really does help if people let me know what I should listen to. It really does help. Um, Helps me know what you guys want me to listen to. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Have a good day. Follow, subscribe.